Naomi.
Yeah.
Don't watch the. We should put this in before you say about killing all the horses. Skip the next 5 minutes.
Naomi, stop watching.
What if there's people out there that can't afford 50p?
That they die. They will genuinely, heads cut off, mothers impaled, and the dads will have to watch.
While you peg them.
Yes. If you're an Australian, touch your balls.
I was going to say take care of yourself, but okay. I mean...
I have been taken care of multiple ways that way.
Happy Mental Health Week, by the way.
Yeah. It doesn't get better. No. Oh, no. I'm going to get sued. It does get better. I promise you now, it does get better. But you wouldn't sneak another drink, would you? Like, I wouldn't fucking do all that to have sex with a child. I wouldn't have sex with a child anyway. Unless that child was an adult. That's right. I don't care whether it's halal or not, me personally. As long as it's beef and it's in my mouth, I'm happy. As long as I have a big thick sausage in my mouth, I am happy as Larry. I keep forgetting to do fucking claps. But anyway, welcome to the journey of two Pillcoks, where we don't have to say after hours anymore because we've combined them. My name is Alex McNally.
And my name is Aidan Campbell. And as always, we're going to start off with our journey. But this time, after that, we're not going to fucking ramble about bollocks all day that we probably spoke about in several other fucking podcasts.
Yeah. Well, the reason we're doing it also is to show a contrast, so we can show the importance of having a podcast producer and also the importance of having like a brand manager around with you. Yeah. So we got the before and after. Also, we're just idiots.
And I was speaking to a few people in the past week that were saying they love, even though it's not safe for work, it's not seen as business professional.
No, is it fuck?
They loved the Would You Rather. And this was people that I met through business, that I've met through LinkedIn, that have gone, it's brilliant because it shows that you don't have to be professional 100% of the time. It shows that you can run a business and have fun.
And have a laugh.
It's great. And then I saw Westy, our barber, the other day, and he was like, mate, I saw what you put on Facebook. It's funny as fuck.
Yeah, it's getting there, man. But then, before that, because I already know what's happened this week, so why don't you tell everyone about how you got recognised?
Oh yeah, so I get a message off Alex. Somebody that Alex knows bumped into another ginger lad, sent a random stranger to this guy as well, took a photo with him and sent it to Alex saying just bumped into your mate you do the podcast with, and Alex was like, that's not him.
It was just some random ginger lad. Right, so here's, minus the names, here's all the chat coming on the screen now. He just took a picture of a random ginger lad.
And apparently we look the same. We look nothing alike. And if that's the case, if all gingers look the same, I think that's racist.
That is racist. Because ginger is an anagram of the N-word. So that is racism.
We've talked about that in a past podcast. Let's not
mention it. No, but anyway, go on. So your week. Your turn this week.
So, do you know what? Yeah, I've been doing a few meows, which we'll probably bring up every week.
So it's easy to gloss over that now, isn't it?
Yeah. We've actually been talking to the owners of Meow as well, haven't we? About when we start to get guests on the podcast.
Yes.
We will use Meow as a platform to film the podcast.
Yeah, because especially if we end up getting some high-profile guests, it would be more of a distraction, them sat in the middle of us here, with people walking past.
And also, a lot of the people that we know, they're scattered all over the UK.
People we want on who have said yes. We have one in a camper van who's up and down anywhere.
Yeah.
So when he comes here, he'll be on. But they're fucking everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah, so it's not fair on them having to travel to us to do it, and it's not, we can't afford to
travel there and back.
So we'll be using the Meow platform to do that, which they're excited about actually, because they know the reach that we're getting with the podcast, and
it's doing well. So on a call I mentioned it to Simon, and he's happy with it. He also wants to see what kind of because obviously in Meow, like I said, it was community with my shout out video I did.
Yeah.
He wanted to know what I can actually do. So he went, right, write me and Chris a fake podcast. So I have a Meow podcast plan, which I'm going to try and push now. Because I put time and effort into it.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be for fuck all, I'll tell you that now.
Yeah. And then apart from that, a couple of projects with clients are slowly starting to move forward, which is always good news. Swelling on my ankle's gone down, but the pain's fucking gone up. I seem to be in more pain with it now that the swelling's gone.
Yeah, but in the swelling there to protect it, innit?
Yeah, and
So-
also I'm now walking on it properly, even though I shouldn't be, and I'm running on it,
Ah, fair enough.
jumping up. And Louise is calling me a twat for doing all this, and I'm like, I'm just making sure it still works.
You got to take your cars for a test drive, love, before you
Yeah.
buy.
She tried to do that with Louise. She fucking stuck with me then, didn't she?
This is just a test drive, love. She's like, you're getting the warranty, don't you worry.
Fucking 3 years with that shit. Got the cunt on finance.
Have you been with her 3 years now?
Yeah.
I thought you were with her the same time. I'm with Naomi 4.
No, me and Louise been together 3 years.
When's your anniversary?
New Year's.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, we went through like nearly a year before we made it official.
Fair.
And
Fair
that
enough.
was like
So I'm getting
the
confused.
time I first moved to Somerset because I didn't want any commitment back home. I was like, I'm moving to Somerset, fuck this shit. And then I was there for a few months. No one really tickled my fancy. So I was like,
Apart from that man.
oh yeah, there was that one man. I mean, come on, I was playing rugby for a reason. Shower time.
Got ya! I didn't even have the ball. Oh, you had some ball.
I have.
Fucking hell.
Anyway, moving on.
Right,
So,
your
like,
ankle is fucked still, but better.
yeah, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's my journey. Networking, projects with clients, slowly starting to move forward. Yeah, next week I'll be doing a bit more networking again, and hopefully by the end of next week more projects would have moved forward. Yeah.
Okay, well, I've been mostly networking. That's been my journey. Again, to gloss over it, finally got my website sorted. Just editing some information there, making it sound nice. Got a copywriter that should have a little look over it,
Yeah.
which is very nice.
Oh, that's something else as well. Actually, you reminded me. I'm sorting my website out because when I set it up, I was doing social media. Then I was doing the branding, but I talked about brand management, brand design, and brand awareness. And now realise that that's, even though it's my trusted partners that do that, the services that I offer, brand strategy, brand consulting, brand and marketing strategy, consulting, and management. So my website's going through a bit of a retweak to have to change it from, well, I do brand design, which I don't actually do. This is what I do.
Yeah. So mine's a landing page, information, a picture, and then links to everything I need them to go to.
Yeah.
Until I've got about 2 years of this production behind me, I won't have anything on my website apart from that.
Yeah.
Might update the pictures, maybe add like another thing which shows off some things or something. I don't know, but just a basic website, just to have one essentially, and to have the
Add
domain.
links to the podcasts
Yeah.
that you're creating and that sort of stuff. Yeah.
So but apart from that, it's going to be pretty boring. There's no point in going there.
You're
I'm never going to have adverts on it because I actually want a paid system
Yeah.
to view some of the content on there eventually.
You're working on something quite interesting. I mean, I find interesting. Others might find interesting. Some may not. But your D&D stuff. So I know we talk about D&D a lot, but
this is just like a quick glance, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I've got the D&D podcast, which everyone knows about, but also I'm going to get some paid D&D services out there because I'm writing a campaign which all you guys know is it's going to be set with kind of like a Norse theme, and they're going to go around and basically kill all the gods, is what they've been told. That's it. So imagine God of War-ish, but it's not. I've just taken the source material of Norse mythology and I'm just writing something about it. I'll tell you what the original one was going to be. I was going to take every single episode of Pokemon and just turn it into D&D. To save me time. And Fraser enjoyed that, but I was like, no, I'll change it to this. I prefer this.
I think you can go off on a bit more of a tangent with this as well.
Yeah.
You know, if you try to keep us on a script of the Pokemon stuff, and we went off on a tangent, you then fucked for the next few episodes. Where with this, you can make it up as you go along.
Because Norse fucking mythology.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but fucking Loki had sex with a horse and gave birth to a horse god.
Yeah.
Like, I could do whatever the fuck I want because it's already been done.
Yeah.
But then, that brings me to yesterday, which is now yesterday. So that was Saturday, where I didn't do much. Naomi's dad came down. I woke up this morning for Father's Day. I already had my rum that I got. Not rum. Yeah, I already got my rum for Father's Day. And then his dad came down. He got a card. We all got cards for Father's Day, and now we're just kind of chilling. And we're going Wheelock Farm today.
Nice. I'm watching the F1 this afternoon, or whatever time it's on. I'll find that out now.
Yeah, find it out now.
I can't remember what time it's on.
But while he's finding it out, let's get into the meat and the gravy. I don't know why I said that. I've never said that before in my life. But it sounded, I don't know. I'm rolling with it. I enjoyed it.
I like it.
Yeah, get into the meat and gravy.
You don't just want a bowl of gravy, do you? You want some meat in there as well.
Saying that, when you make gravy, sometimes you have to make the instant one quickly.
Yeah.
So like I just dip sometimes just butter bread in that as I'm waiting for everything else and start munching it.
I will go out. My mum's homemade gravy.
Yeah.
2 o'clock it starts. It's a little bit. I've got plenty of time.
But with one of these new laws, maybe it won't be starting at 2 o'clock. Because the theme of today's episode are 5 laws we would implement if we ruled the world. Not together as in joint. So we've ran for world elective against anyone else from other countries and we've won it. We are in charge of the world and making laws for every single world. Every single country. We could take away laws, add laws, create your own. Now, Aidan didn't do much planning. I did a bit.
But left your notes at home.
Yeah, I left my notes at home, right? So we're both kind of on the same plane.
The reason I'm not planning is because I want to try and make the podcast as much of a spur the moment as possible.
Yeah.
So I've had a quick think about some laws that I might implement, but I've not thought about it in too much detail because I just want it to be like off the top of my head.
Okay. Which is really good for a podcast producer.
Sorry,
you're the guest. You're the guest. Do you know what I mean? So it's
trying to show how good you are at producing podcasts when your guests don't do as they're told.
I know. Fuck it, I'm off.
It's like me with marketing. Like I've had clients in the past turn around to me and go, "Marketing's not working." I look at the analytics and go, "Well, it is because there's plenty of leads coming through. What's happening to them? I ain't got the time to chase them up."
Well, I want to quickly get on the podcast. One of the things I have to say is I will send traffic to your website, right?
Yeah.
Whatever service you want is what we plug in the podcast, and then we get the audience over there, and we put them around the Ferris wheel of social media, going for everything, yeah? And like, oh yeah, cool, so how many sales can you get? Oh, I don't get any sales.
I don't get any sales. I get you the leads. I get you the opportunities.
Yeah, I get you an audience.
I open the fucking door for you.
Yeah. If you don't walk through it, I will push you through it as much as I can.
Yeah.
But if they're not getting the leads at the end of the day, I'm still getting paid.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
You can. I never like that saying. So I always think like, yeah, I fucking can. I'll make a horse drink. But then I'm scared of horses.
So you wouldn't even lead it to the water?
No, what the fuck, I'd be nowhere near it. And when Naomi gave me a horse to hold
you're
on a lead.
scared of horses, yet you date a girl who has horses.
Yeah, so like, she gave me a horse on a lead once. And like, I'm just kind of sat there, she went, oh, hold this while I will fuck off. I'm like, this is a big dog. But they're not like dogs, they're weird. But anyway, right. So the first law, all horses are dead. No, they're killing me. All glue must be made of horses. Like, Tesco burgers, 90% horse. But no. So the first rule I'd implement.
Naomi.
Yeah.
Don't watch the. We should put this in before you say about killing all the horses. Skip the next 5 minutes.
Naomi, stop watching. So I would put every day, October the 18th, every year. Sorry.
Every day's October the 18th.
That's my birthday. So every year on October the 18th for my birthday. Everyone in the whole world has to donate me 50p or their equivalent to 50p, making me 3.5 billion-ish in a year, every year. And I would use that money to fund my next laws. Because, oh my god, I was going to put £1.
Yeah.
But I thought, no, 50p. 50p. I'm a nice ruler. I'm a dictator, but I'm not a dictator.
But what if there's people out there that can't afford 50p?
Then they die. They will genuinely, heads cut off, mothers impaled, and the dads will have to watch.
While you peg them?
Yes. By royal decree.
I declare you pegged.
No, but 3.5 billion a year is not a number that is bad. Unless it's deaths by me.
But there's one flaw I can see in that.
What?
Like the African people that genuinely fucking...
Then there's no more Africa.
To be fair, in that you've also cured poverty.
Yes.
You've also cured places with no food.
Yes.
Homelessness.
Yes.
Because you're just getting rid of all the problems. That's a good way to get rid of problems.
If they do not give me money, they lose their head. Essentially. And I don't care who you are. If you're in prison, You have to. If it's, yeah, some prisoners might only earn like £2 a week, from like 50 hours work. You only earn £1.50 that week. That's my 50p. I literally, you'll go to the local bank or the local McNally Centre, right? Boop. Type in your universal code. There'll also be a universal code, so everyone will have like a number. I'll be number 1, and then it'll go. However, do you want to be number 2?
I'll be number 2. Yeah.
You can be number 2. So you have 1 and 2, and everyone else will just have random numbers. You do. Obviously, there's a couple of billion people, so it might be a bit of a task. Right.
Could you imagine being the last person? Fuck, what's my code? Put in 1 digit wrong. Gotta start again.
Psst, what number are you? Oh, I'm actually number 34. How? Oh, I'm on my gap year at the moment. My dad's in the country club with me. But no, so yeah, 3.5 billion a year is not a number I would be angry at for money. I mean, and that's recurring. If I'm only there, if I'm only in term, in office for 4 years, let's say like the American kind of system, only for 4 years, that's 14 billion. Minus, let's say, because I'm going to have to spend about 7 on what in the next laws, right?
Yeah.
So I have 7 billion. I'm good for life.
I mean, I wouldn't tell people about this law before you're in power.
Oh, no. No. Oh, they think I'm going to cure poverty. I'm going to save the world. I'm going to rinse it.
I mean, if you get rid of it, it's no longer a problem.
There we go. That's Hitler's philosophy, and look where it got him. Anyway.
A ball on Albert Wall.
But go on. So, your first law.
Well, fucking hell, I wasn't going that extreme to start off with. I was starting in subtle.
Go on.
So my first law is something quite nice. All businesses have to respect and be flexible with working hours for their staff. For example, if you work for
fucking fanny.
right, right. This is my foot. Right? If you work for someone,
yeah,
right, it'd be cheaper for you to finish work at 2:30 to go and pick the kids up from school than it would be for you to have to get someone to babysit for them or put them into after school clubs and that sort of stuff. Right, life happens, and this is something I'll do when I start to hire people, is let them have the flexible working times. If you've got to go and pick the kids up, go and pick them up. I'm not fucking asked. If you want to pick them up and bring them back
as long as the work's done by Friday.
Yeah. As long as you say the work that you're going to get done gets done, fucking do it wherever you want, and be flexible with picking the kids up. And I think it's wrong when bosses get mad at their staff for leaving work early to go and pick their kids up from school.
Yeah, because they're raised in the olden timey, like Victorian almost, like.
Yeah. Like, could you imagine if you were working for someone, Dylan trips up and breaks his arm at school, and your boss won't let you leave to go and pick him up?
Yeah, I would just walk out at that point. That's the type of person I am. I'm like, well, no, my kid's more important.
Well, yeah, but most people, have the fear of their boss. Shit, I can't just walk out.
It's fuck, but no, I fucking would. I'm off.
Yeah.
So your first law is every single business owner, company has to be more flexible. What's that?
Yeah. They have to allow flexibility with their staff members that have kids, or just staff members in general. You wake up one. I mean, we both suffer from migraines, and I remember an old employee telling me, "Oh, if you know you're getting one, let me know." And I'm like, "I don't fucking know till I wake up that day."
Yeah. I don't know until I'm crying.
Yeah.
Because it could just be a headache, and then I take my paracetamols. These haven't worked. It's been an hour. Right, let me take some more paracetamols. These haven't worked. Oh shit, I'm losing vision.
Yeah.
Like it's
that much pain that I can't sleep.
I've only ever lost vision once.
I've never lost vision with a migraine.
I have optical from my mother. She gets them from her dad.
I've cried whilst having a fucking migraine
Yeah,
because they're in that much pain that nothing fucking works.
It's horrible, man.
Yeah.
It's completely fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost vision once, but my mum loses them quite a lot when she gets them.
Yeah.
That's why I should probably, because of the bright lights and the kind of thing, probably should be wearing glasses. So I don't get a migraine. So I might have a little migraine later. Make sure it's Men's Health Week, by the way. Well, it was Men's Health Week. It is in Australia. Let's do an Australian podcast.
Yeah.
What is there? So, if you're an Australian, touch your balls.
I was going to say take care of yourself, but okay. I mean...
I have been taken care of. Multiple ways that way. Oh, I'm horny. I don't want to do anything. Just touch my balls, please. Just touch the balls. The ball. Ah, there we go. Hello.
They're bigger than usual. Yes, it's because you play balls.
Fuck it out. Right. Second law. My second law, by royal decree. Decree? By royal something. is...
By the power invested in me by the royalty I put upon myself.
I like that. Ooh. That might be a line in D&D. So yeah, I would have to, if you are a sex offender, right, you will have to, I mean, this is honestly anything from messaging a 13-year-old kind of thing, going to meet them, getting catfished, whatever you get caught by.
Mm-hmm.
If you are intending on basically fucking that child, you are on the sex offenders list, right? So
what if you don't know? What if they've lied to you about that?
Oh, no, that's sound.
Like, if you turn up and go, you're under the age, I'm fucking off.
Yeah, that's fine.
If they then know, oh, you're underage, I'm staying.
Yeah. But yeah, so if they're a nonce or not, right?
Yeah.
If you're a nonce, yeah, you have to bet your life on a coin flip, right? So you're a sexual offender. You come in here like, oh, I love fucking kids, but I'm in chains. Oh no. And then I have a coin, and I say heads or tails. So you'd say, what?
Tails.
Okay, boom. Right, it's heads. You get to live, but you're on a register, right? Not just any register. This register might be live streamed to Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. We know exactly where you are, or like a website. So almost like Pac-Man, where you can kind of see him walking about. We know where you are 24/7, which then puts you in danger. But then you shouldn't be fucking kids.
Yeah.
And if you lose...
2 big fluffy dogs!
Oh my god, there's 2 big fluffy dogs.
I thought they were fucking wolves at first.
Yeah, law 2.A. Give me your dogs. That's mad fluffy. Oh, they're like lassie dogs, aren't they?
Yeah.
But fluffier. Yeah, anyway, so you've flipped the coin.
Yep.
You've lost. Death instantly, or not instantly, but pending.
Like you put on death row, basically.
Yeah, let's say if you've no death row. There's nothing nice about it. You're in a box until you die. You might just die in the box.
Fair
Just
enough.
saves us buying a coffin. And I wouldn't have to spend any money on that because one of the 50p's we get, we just use that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the next one that leads onto that one I need the money for.
Okay. So my next one goes a bit more extreme than that.
Mm.
If you're a sex offender, if you're a child trafficker, if you fucking beat children, if you harm children in any fucking way, you're just dying.
How, like drones watching them or what? Or do you have to be like find out? You have to get someone like, oh, so this one's abusing kids and it gets proven.
I've just thought about this. Right. So if obviously like you're found guilty for anything to harm a child, we'll get a group of you, at least 20. Fucking take you all to a fucking private deserted island, and you have to fucking kill each other. The winner gets their freedom.
You kind of stole my third idea. I have a different way of going with it, but you kind of stole my third idea.
When I say that the winner gets their freedom, they don't get the freedom as they can go back off and do what the fuck they want.
Oh, mine.
They will be watched,
Yeah.
like, to make sure that they don't do it again, and if they do, then they're just being killed. Like, we've give you a fucking chance. You're a cunt, why have you wasted it? Bang, you're dead. But I wouldn't be bang, you're dead, I'd make it slow and painful.
Yes. Yeah, so like if you raped a kid, you'd get raped, like consistently. I'd be going Hitlerish / devilish for this.
Nah, do you know what I'd do?
Mm.
I'd keel them.
What's keel mean?
I think it's keel. Back in when pirates were a thing, they used to tie somebody to the front of the boat for treason.
Oh, kind of like Mad Max did in there.
Yeah, but like at the front, at the bottom, so the head was just enough so water would splash over them, enough to keep them alive. But then they'd so that was one type of way of killing.
That.
The other way was big long rope that was put under the boat. How was it done now? Basically, you were chucked overboard with this rope attached to you, and obviously you'd be dragged because of the way the boat goes and the current that comes from it. You're dragged under the boat, and you're scratched by all the barnacles and that are put on the boat. Obviously, salt water fucking stings even more, and they leave you there for a few seconds before pulling you up, so you catch your breath and they do it again. And again, and then eventually you just die from these wounds. That's how I'd fucking...
That's how you kill a nonce?
Yeah.
Let us know down below how you'd kill a nonce. Or if you are a nonce, kill yourself.
I was just about to say we're going to get a comment saying I commit suicide.
No, yeah.
Happy Mental Health Week, by the way.
Yeah. It doesn't get better. No. Oh, no. I'm going to get sued. It does get better. I promise you now, it does get better.
Oh.
But then it gets worse. But then it does get better again, and then it'll get worse. Basically, it's ups and downs. Ups and downs. Take some uppers, balance it with some downers. Ups and downs.
Because I agree with somebody on this, right? Without the downs, you don't know how an up feels.
Yeah, if you're high all
always
the
up,
time, you don't know
yeah.
if you don't know what sober is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone said that in a film once, I think, as well. I don't know what film it was. Like, so an alcoholic was like, if you're always drunk, how do you know when you're sober, kind of thing. Like.
Yeah. Well, I was proud of myself, and going back to you mentioning about what I just said about being something in D&D, you might have into D&D. I was proud of what I said in D&D the other night, when you were talking about something that I knew about, and I was like, don't you dare cite to the dark magic to me, witch! I was there when it was written!
I mean, yeah, and it was to a tree as well. Yeah. Oh, no, you know, I fucked these over in D&D. They spent about half an hour to an hour trying to open a door by moving these stones.
Oh my god.
He even tried to push the door. It didn't open. The door was a pull door only. There was no
Dude,
spell keeping the door shut.
The thing that pissed me off the most, right, is you and Naomi were like, I definitely said pull. Everyone else was like, we didn't hear you.
She said, no, you went, that's why you went, I'm going to push the door. Where you went, I'm going to try and open the door. I went, how you doing it? You went, I'm going to push. Okay. It doesn't work. You went, oh, right. Then he goes, well, pull them. Well, is it a push or a pull door? And then everyone kind of went off and I'm like,
no one, I honestly, right, me, Louise, Ryan, no, everyone else that was playing didn't hear her.
the simplest of minds make the simplest of choices.
And then the next fucking door, I was like, I push, I pull, I slide to the left, I slide, I lift up from the bottom, I push.
It was a slide door. There's actually meant to be another puzzle, but it was gonna you'd have killed me. Because it was kind of like the same thing. I'm gonna keep it for something else, but it's kind of like the same thing.
It was good, it was clever, I liked it. It was just
Annoying because there was no answer technically.
well, no, what annoyed me the most was no one heard Naomi. And she sat there for half an hour not doing anything, and then half an hour later goes, by the way, have we tried pulling it? And we're like, well, good point. So we pulled it, it opened, and she was like, told you that from the start. It's like, no one heard you.
I know, man.
If we heard you, we would have gone and tried to pull it.
But I like how it was her on the first campaign she joined us as well. She like kind of
Yeah.
thought, I just felt like telling me after, she felt really good about it.
Yeah.
And she actually got to kill him at the end. She
Yeah.
got the final blow. You keep getting like a couple hits off.
I get them like so close, don't I? And then everyone else just goes, yep, you're dead.
Oh, we're rambling again. Come on.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say one thing that pissed you off was both of my characters had a way of getting out of the stomach
Yeah.
if they were swallowed because they could both teleport.
Kind of annoying.
So it's just like, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, so, law 3 is the nonces that are on the register. Each year, a random 20 of them get selected to play in the nonce Hunger Games. Yeah?
Yeah.
And the winner actually gets freedom. Join society again. Because I highly doubt they're going to go through the 50-50 chance of dying, then the 1 in 20 chance of dying, and then go out and fuck the child again. If they do, keep the kid. Like if they go through all that and they still go, you know what, this is my life. There you go, mate. You can be. I'll get you an island like Epstein. You know what I mean? If that no, but honestly, right? No, imagine this, right? You like San Miguel, yeah?
Yeah.
And let's say Louisa said, "Oh, you're getting a bit too drunk, about having another San Miguel." You agree with it. She goes to bed. You're gonna sneak another San Miguel, aren't you?
Oh yeah, fucking.
Yeah.
No. I respect my woman, and I would not do that. I would instead go and get another different type of alcohol.
You said
I'd
no
start
San
on the
Miguel.
whiskey.
Yeah. But do you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
So you go and get the San Miguel. Yeah. She catches you. Heads or tails, you die. What? Heads or tails, you die. So you like the No Country for Old Men scene.
Yeah.
Oh, you survived. I've got my eye on you. Yeah. And then next year comes about, then all of a sudden me and you were just fucking transported to this field like this and given a bow and arrow. He's like, what's going on? The winner gets the drink again. But you wouldn't sneak another drink, though, would you? Like, I wouldn't fucking do all that to have sex with a child. I wouldn't have sex with a child anyway, unless that child was an adult. That's alright. You can have sex with children if they're adults. That's a trailer bit.
Oh
That's
my
a bit
God.
of the start, that.
Oh my. Here's a point for you, though, right? And this is gonna get a lot of fucking hate, but I don't give a fuck. If we can just randomly change our fucking gender, why can't we randomly change our age?
Because nonces are a thing. You know what? If no one wanted to fuck a kid, yeah, I would have no problem with the oldest man who you shouldn't, do you know what I mean, like the scout leader kind of thing.
Yeah.
with saying he's 12, going back to school, I've no problem with that, right? But the fact that he could be a nonce is the only reason we can't change ages. Because do you know what I mean? Like, say if you're a transgender man who's now, so you're a man who's transitioned to a woman.
Yeah.
If you're only doing that to see vaginas, you probably shouldn't be transgender. Like, if you're only doing it so you can go to the girls' toilet, there's a bit of a difference. I mean,
Girl sleepover.
Well, you got your fucking dick on.
Pillow fight.
Okay, right, so what's your third law? Transgenders should be killed. Fucking bigot.
No. All cabins. Oh my god, there's so many big fluffy dogs today.
I know he's making a beeline for us. Come here, fluffy dog. Once
Third
you
law.
see the floof, no, is it? Yeah, you see the floof, and then boop the floof.
There's another law.
I'm gonna boop the floof.
Any person.
Morning.
on him, Any person.
No, hello, friend.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, right. So I love filming podcasts outside.
Yeah, you get to see a dog. Too cute.
My
for me,
third
anyway.
law:
Mm.
any person who harms a dog,
Oh, like murder.
yeah, but again, slow and painful.
Oh, doing those videos she's going on Facebook, like get the beheadings and stuff.
Yeah.
Remember my mum sent me one about someone hitting a dog with a baseball bat. She's like, "This is fucked up, innit?" And I'm like, "Yes."
Yes, why we sent it me.
Uh,
Do you know what I'd do? Like the way I'd kill people that hurt dogs is an old medieval torturing trick. Stick them inside a metal box, or there's what they did that then was a metal bowl, and then just light a fire under it.
Oh, burnt, like boil them almost. Yeah, I'd be excruciating.
That's the way I'd fucking kill people that are fucking. And then do you know what I'd do just before they die? Get them out and like rabid dogs fucking have them off.
Cover them in honey, shove
Yeah.
them in the woods,
Peanut butter, fucking.
let a bear get them.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard a story from Russia, right? A Russian woman gives birth in forest while police officers fight off bears.
That's that's more of a Florida thing than a Russian thing, but you know.
But
And I'm guessing the baby came out with a fucking bottle of vodka in one hand.
I give birth baby, please fight bear. We call him police bear.
The baby fucking comes out and bottles a bear.
Yeah. Oh, that's the thing. Law 3B. Your dog has to be at least knee height or he gets booted in the face.
Oh yeah, none of these little fucking
Yucky
rats.
things, man. Mum just bought a new chihuahua as well.
I fucking hate chihuahuas. Chihuahuas are cunts.
Boot it in the face, man. Does me head in.
Fucking yeet it.
They all do me head in, all the little chihuahuas, but that's kind of cute. He's got a little jacket on.
There's some small dogs like that. Okay, I know the ones that Hayden's got. They're not yappy dogs.
Yeah.
Obviously they yap, but they're not just yapping for the sake of yapping.
If your dog needs a jacket, just let nature take its course.
That brings me on to my next law.
We're worse than Hitler, because Hitler wouldn't even hurt a dog.
But I'm killing people that hurt real dogs.
Oh, fair enough. Go on.
So my next law.
This is your fourth then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Nuts should be allowed on aeroplanes. Right? I'm allergic to nuts. Right? But not to
I always not on an airplane.
not to
I tried not to say it, but I
Mile
couldn't.
High Club. Right, I'm allergic to nuts, not to the extent of some people. But basically, just let natural selection take its course. Like if you're serious, it's like, and again, this is offending myself because I've got asthma, right? I can't fucking breathe properly for fuck's sake. I am not meant to survive.
No.
Like, Louise is allergic to fucking grass, and she's got hay fever.
Oh fucking hell.
Right? Like, we're fucking surrounded by the.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I look at some people and I go, like, fucking people that are allergic to fucking everything under the sun that they fucking can think of.
Yeah, it's like, should you have been born?
And I'm there like, should we just let natural selection take its course? Like, if a lion was asthmatic, it would be left to die.
Yeah.
Why aren't we? Like, I've got over my asthma, it no longer affects me.
I got over my asthma,
Right?
yeah.
But it could come back. We never
Yeah,
fucking-
but we have attachment to people as humans, which is why like you get called a psychopath or sociopath if you don't have any empathy, etc. Because we're meant to care about
I don't
other
give a
humans.
fuck about other people.
I know.
Like, when people are there, like, oh, I'm gay, cool, I don't care. And it's not that I don't care about gay people. I just don't care what your preference is. Like, it does not
Whether
affect
you give dick or take dick, I don't care.
It does not affect me in any single way.
Just wash your hands before you shake mine.
Doesn't mean I'm going to wash mine, but...
You'd enjoy it, you fucking pig.
But, like, yeah, like, just... If you end up having an allergic reaction to something, just let natural selection take its course.
Yeah.
Like...
So that's a law.
Well, I don't know.
That's gone from nuts on an airplane to basically die. How dare you have a genetic
it's not, because I know there's people out there that have got, like, diabetes that, you know, going
I
off
think if
what
you
I'd say
cause
they-
diabetes yourself, that's your own fault.
Yeah. Right, I'll tweak what I've said, right? So, my fourth law. If you're fat because you've made yourself fat, because I know there's people out there that have illnesses that cause them to blow up,
Yeah.
right? But if you're fat because you've made yourself fat, you have no support from the government in the case of, oh, what's that, you're too fat to work, here's a load of money. It's, no, here's money for the gym.
Yeah.
Here's a
gym membership.
Yeah, here's a gym membership. Go and lose it and go and get
Because
yourself
they
a job.
buy food of it if you give them money.
Yeah.
Look at them, they can't stop.
It's like you fucking see these people that are like that fat they can't get out of bed, and you're like, why?
Oh, like my 400 stone life, whatever the fucking film is. Like,
And they're proud of it. They're proud of it. And I'm like, how can you be proud of being that fat that you have to shit yourself because you physically can't get out of bed, and then let your partner wipe your arse and clean you up?
Oh, when like your body folds up, it's just like blisters of sweat.
Yeah.
Cause oh.
Or you fucking lift it up. Oh, there's my Sunday roast that I lost last week.
You know what? Nonsense after like lick a fat man's crease for a bit.
Oh.
There we go.
I like that one.
Salty but also gravy. Yeah, so that was your 4.
You just fucking sweat gravy.
My 4 was religion has no place in politics. So if you're like, oh, gays shouldn't get married because Jesus said so, okay, that's cool. Well, he's not here right now. If we want to leave a message, we can. You send your prayer, right? But at the moment, let the gay people marry, yeah?
Yeah.
Or, what is it? Like, let's say, I know when you bring up something about a Muslim, you have to make sure you say not all Muslims, because we're white, remember? So it's not about all Muslims, but the ones that are saying like all meat should be halal, right?
Yeah.
No. If you want halal meat, you go get halal meat, right? I don't care whether it's halal or not, me personally. As long as it's beef and it's in my mouth, I'm happy. As long as I have a big thick sausage in my mouth, I am happy as Larry. But yeah.
And for any Larrys out there that are not gay, we apologise.
Sorry. Well, yeah, do you know what I mean? So I don't care where it comes from, but as long as you don't say, this is because of my religion, then no. If you say, oh, gays shouldn't get married because of 99% of gay people who get married end up murdering each other, well, that's a pretty good statistic. Maybe we should keep an eye on that. Do you know what I mean? As long as there's facts, figures, and no opinions behind it,
Yeah.
or only opinions drawn on fact and figures, not because of the magic man in the sky said so, then no. Like, I'm not saying religion should be banned, right? So I kind of thought about that one, and then I said no, because a lot of beautiful things have come from religion, right? Apart from all the wars and the crusades and the genocides and the murders and the rapes, the pillaging, the
Sacrificing your first child.
sacrificing your firstborn, nonsense. Apart from all that, religion has done some good things. As
Adultery.
in oh shit, yeah.
Because Mary and Joseph never had sex and suddenly she's pregnant.
Slag.
Do you know what, right? I honestly think this is my genuine thought, right? I'm not a religious person whatsoever, right? I get people have religion, I respect other people's religion. Personally, I'm not religious, right? The big man in the sky can fuck off for all I care. Right? I honestly think...
Stop looking at me.
I honestly think Mary cheated on Joseph and made up this entire story to cover it.
Yeah, this is how far it's gone, man. Because they were all fucking idiots back then.
Yeah.
They lived till 30, of course they believe anything.
Yeah.
Like, but... Anyway, so... yeah, because religion has done some good things, hasn't it?
And according to religion, if you're going off that,
Yeah.
we're all fucking incest.
Yeah, because Adam and Eve.
Yeah. But what I don't get, if they gave birth to 2 sons, how the fuck did we carry on after that? Did the 2 sons start shagging the mum?
What? But transgender? Is it in the Bible? No. Do you know how you know Adam and Eve was fake? Because no man's given up a rib for no woman.
There's that. And I actually read something the other day that made me laugh. Proof that men were lying all the way back from the start of the universe.
What?
If Eve really took the apple that she wasn't supposed to, why do men have Adam's apples? I was like, to be fair,
Yeah.
she's got a point.
She has got a point. But religion has done some good things. Mostly art and poetry and films and kind of stuff like that. I mean, if it wasn't for the general idea...
I mean, according to religion, it brought a man back from the dead.
Yeah. So apart from, like, if it wasn't for any sort of deity ever, we wouldn't have Dungeons and Dragons. Because that's kind of born out of, like, more kind of Vikings and you have, like, stuff like the Norse gods. I wouldn't be able to do this campaign because no one would have believed in any god. So I wouldn't say illegal, just... I wouldn't say knock down all churches, right? Just... You know what? Fucking 4B, banning church bells unless they play a decent song. Because the ones that are in there, whenever...
So fucking annoying.
Yeah, I mean, like, I said, why aren't they fucking playing a tune? Oh, they're doing bell practice. Well, they're not any fucking good. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Right, just play a fucking tune, man. What did I do?
It's just a lie song. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
Oh, I've got Down syndrome, but a massive dick. Ding dong, ding dong. Oh, going to hell. I'll see you in a bit.
I'm ginger. I'm fucking. I own part of hell.
So what's your fifth law?
Do you know what? Probably not as exciting as yours. And my laws have not been as exciting.
Well, my fifth one's a simple one.
If you're a man
I
that's
am.
had a sex change to a woman,
I'm not.
and you're an athlete or you want to become an athlete, you cannot compete in female sports.
Yeah, no, yeah. There's too much of an advantage.
Yeah. If you're female and turn to male, you can have the opportunity to compete in male sports, but if you do, that's on you.
Because you're biologically, genetically a female with that kind of bone structure and body structure.
It's like, and I know there's going to be a load of people out there that disagree with me and this, that, and the other, right? But I'm backing it up. Because there was an MMA fighter who had a sex change from a male to a female, and every one of his fights, he has nearly killed the female. Because of how hard he hits physically compared to them.
It's stupid, right? I'm not saying, like, so if I got a sex change, yeah, Ronda Rousey's still kicking my head in.
Yeah.
But Brock Lesnar with a sex change is kicking Ronda Rousey's head in.
Yeah.
Put a wig on Brock Lesnar, right, and just go.
Yeah.
Like, he
So
kills people.
you wouldn't, if Ronaldo had a sex change, would you let him get, I mean, football's probably not because it's less of a contact sport.
Yeah.
But would you still let Ronaldo compete in women's football?
It'd be 17-0 every game.
Yeah. Like, if that's the way, for example, I never made it as a professional rugby player. If the way for me to make it is to have a sex change and then try it out in the women's team, where's that fair?
I'd root for you, though.
Because
I'd be out every game.
all that's gonna end up happening is the men that don't make it into their respected sports are gonna
Become a woman.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. A lot of it won't be genuine. Don't get me wrong. There's probably some athletes out there who are a man trapped in a woman's body, except whatever the correct terminology is. We're trying to pay as much respect as possible right now. Whatever the correct terminology is, yeah. But that would give birth to the ungenuine side of it, where it is like, oh, I can just fuck people up over this side.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah. What do I have to do? A wig.
Yeah. Like, just pretend I'm
Just
a woman for a few.
Just don't grow a beard.
Yeah.
And then transition back.
Yeah.
Does anyone transition back? Probably.
I don't know. I know you can start the transition and then realise it's not for you. Like, I don't know.
That's what I did. But no, anyway.
I reckon just before we die, Caitlyn Jenner comes back as Bruce.
Yeah, probably.
Surprise!
It was all a ploy to get money. Like,
have you seen that? The fucking Kardashians just pull out fucking PR stunts out of a hat. Kim, you're doing a sex tape. Bruce, sorry mate, you've pulled the short straw, you're having a sex change.
Fucking hell, that probably is, you know. Because Kanye always, I'm not saying he doesn't have bipolar and men's health week, etc, but he kind of coincidentally has his bipolar rants just before an album drops. Kicks off on Twitter, calls it due to his bipolar. His album drops,
He then makes fucking shitloads of money.
and then he's quiet. Obviously, Kanye is never quiet, is Kanye? But don't think. Anyway, my fifth law is that on my birthday, October 18th, it is pound a pint day. For any pint. Innit? That's what's going to get me voted. Pound a pint day. Or whatever a pound is equivalent to your country.
Your currency,
But I don't mean like a pound to $1.20.
Yeah.
I mean like it'd be $1.
It'd be $1 a pound.
So it'll be 1 yen.
Yeah.
Which would be cheap as fuck. But that's the point of it. On my birthday, we're all getting pissed.
I like that one.
Now, out of your laws, the one I'm definitely picking is the male can't compete in female sports. It's not fair. And what was the other one you said? You said another one.
Torturing people that kill dogs.
Yes, that one. They're the two I'm picking. You picking any of mine?
The fucking pound a pint.
Yes.
But that won't just be on my birthday. It'd be my birthday. Do you know what? That's another law I'm fucking
So
doing.
that's what you went. Chernobyl what? That's what I sound like
That's
to me for a
another law.
second.
Valentine's Day, banned.
I like Valentine's Day.
It's
I'm
a
romantic.
fucking right. It's a fucking marketing ploy, right?
So's Christmas.
Why? Well, exactly, yeah. Why? But Christmas is for the kids. Why?
So's Valentine's Day if you're a nonce.
Well, if it's banned.
Just get rid of the nonsense.
Because why do I have to show my partner love one day of the year?
Mm.
Why can I not take her out whenever I want? Buy her flowers whenever I want? Fucking treat her right whenever I want? Why does it just have to be purely on Valentine's Day? Like, fuck off! The fucking prices of chocolates and flowers go up like 200% just for the fucking day. Do you know what my mum and dad do?
Go on.
Right? They go out.
I already know.
They go out the following day. My dad will buy me mum flowers on the following day, chocolates on the following day, when it's all 50% off because he's smart!
Or a cheapskate. No. So, because me and Naomi, our anniversary is the 2nd of February or the 1st?
I get when it falls on the
So
same.
we do it in between. We have like a Valentine's Day.
Yeah, but you're not like doing it on Valentine's. Like, I could fucking ban Valentine's Day and go fucking treat the missus whenever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, and because it's not about St. Valentine anymore.
No.
So no. But yeah, alright, so anyway. We are taking laws, and these are the laws. Comment down below your laws.
Like, subscribe, follow, do whatever the fuck you need to do, and comment.
Yeah, whatever, what social media are you on right now? Do that. Yeah?
I thought you were going to do a Dora the Explorer bit, then when you ask a question, quiet for a few seconds and then answer your own question. What platform are you on? Facebook, comment below.
And it's like, what, Dora the Explorer, right? What is it? But she always gets lost or something. She's not a very good explorer. She always asks me for directions.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
She's got a map with her. Can she not read?
Or people think Dora the Explorer's blind. What is this? Thank you, a tree. Oh,
Swiping. No, swiping.
Nonce. No, noncy.
Oh my god.
Oh, I knew it was going to be a nonce-filled episode. As soon as I had like laws, I was like, they're all dying. But anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And thank you for whatever you do next. Shit, we haven't done our journey for next week. Networking. And setting up multiple wizards.
Hopefully, finishing off the campaign that we're currently on.
In D&D.
So that we can start your campaign. Because for the past 3 or 4 weeks,
Not everyone's been there.
we've got one session left and not everybody's been able to be there. And Alex is like, I don't want to end it without everyone there, right?
That's fair enough. Everyone has fought there
Yeah.
to get to this point.
I get that, right? And what I said, right? Because I just want to get started on your campaign because it sounds well mad, right?
I already told you a little bit on it.
If we can't get everyone there this week,
Just start my campaign.
just
maybe.
start your campaign.
I might
Fuck
have
off
to.
the other campaign. Give us the gold that we were meant to get. We've killed the guy we were meant to kill. I've got his skull because fucking Kyle blew up the head of the guy whose skull I wanted, so I've now got another skull. And
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
if we can't get everyone there,
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
because I know Kyle said he can do Wednesday. Ryan
Yeah.
probably can. Me and Louise can. It's just Kyle will
We
wait.
need to get off Cal, yeah.
Yeah.
And it will be audio recorded, and that'll be a new podcast called Natural One so far.
Because we're all shitting noobs at it.
Yeah. Anyway, again, thank you for watching.
This podcast has been produced by
Oh,
Ash
shit.
Roots.
Yeah,
In
me.
partnership with Port Branding, and we have a guest right at the end.
Hello. Yeah. Short and sweet, how we like it. You mean he's a bit racist for my liking, but...
Oh, brilliant.
like...
See you next week.